Today, our group will present about the tractor and implement driving practical, which is from course RC21603 Farm Mechanization. This is our group member, Nurulain binti Baco, Karwelin binti Badam, Fersla Jihin, Wendy Rodin, Azrul Hisham bin Darmansyah, and Navinesan Sagar. This is our group contribution, which is divided to 6 titles. First, contribution statement and driving tractor video by me, Fersla Jihin. Component and detail part of Kubota by Navin. Component and detail part of New Holland by Azrul Hisham. Basic operation to handling tractor by Nurulain binti Baco. Description of the implement of PTO and its function by Karwelin binti Badam. And the last one is safety measure and daily check on tractor usage by Wendy Rodin.
Great day, everyone. My name is Navinesan Sagar, BR2311018. Today, we're going to look at the component and detail part of Kubota. For our tractor training, the Kubota that we use is Kubota M8540, which actually use engine type ECDS and direct injection, which actually provide excellent fuel combustion and better power and reduce emission. If you look at the number of cylinder that we got for this Kubota is 4 cylinder, which is actually provide balanced performance, and turbocharging give this Kubota extra power to do heavy work. If you look at the engine horsepower, the engine horsepower that we got for this Kubota is 80 HP, which is actually total engine power allowed this tractor to pull heavy implements and perform difficult field tasks. If you look at the power takeoff for this Kubota is 75 HP, which this power actually available to it to drive the implements like mower, harvester, and sprayer. And if you look at the total displacement that we got for this type of Kubota is 3,769 cc, which mean engine size and large displacement means more power for this Kubota. If you look at the engine RPM that we got for this Kubota is 2,600 RPM, which is like the engine revolution per minute means optimum power speed and full power and efficiency, which help this Kubota to do heavy work at the farm. In the other end, for fuel and stability, actually like this tractor, which is Kubota M8540, actually have fuel tank capacity of 19 liter, which allow this tractor to operate much longer without refilling. If you look at the weight in front of this tractor, is actually 47 kilo, which is like the front weight improve balance, especially using rare implements, which and prevent this tractor to tipping forward. If you look at the power checkup type for this Kubota tractor, which is like hydraulic with 3-inch point, which is like right lower link, upper link, and left lower link. These 3 each point actually able touching a wide variety of implements like cultivar, sprayer, and plower, and this hydraulic allows smooth and lifting the lower link. If we look at this power checkup speed, which is like 540, this standard power speed compiled with most agriculture implement, which we can able to use this Kubota for a lot of variety tasks in the farm. Moreover, if we actually look at this pump capacity of this Kubota, which is like 4.3 liters per minute, this hydraulic pump flow rate is actually a lot higher flow and faster and more powerful lifting and operating hydraulic implement. If you look at the load and tire of this Kubota, which is like Kubota M8540, which actually have total weight of implements, which is like 116 kilogram, the maximum implement weight that we can use for this Kubota, which can handle safely. And if we look at the tire wide, the front tire wide for this Kubota is 12.4 until like 24 mm. The wider tire rear give better traction and stability. The front tire is actually guide steering. The tire size can be adjust with the different field condition like mud, dry soil, and hill terrain. And moreover, like the rear of this Kubota is 18.4 until to 30 mm. This tractor is able to be multitask in the farm and also help us, especially farmers, to improve their farmland much better.
Okay, for the component is firstly is ignition key. The function is start the engine by using the electrical energy from battery to supply and to starter. Number two is the starter. Will turn the crank to the start the engine. Next is the dynamo. Dynamo recharge the battery that supplies to starter. Next is the radiator. Radiator act as cooling system. Next is the fuel used, diesel. The tractor using the diesel. Next is the fuel filter. Fuel filter prevent dirt from entering the combustion system, which can damage the engine. Next is the oil filter. Oil filter to prevent dirt from entering the oil tank, then can damage the engine. Next is the steering wheel. Steering wheel control of the direction of motion. Next is the wheel gear. Tooth head wheel that engage another tooth head mechanism to change the speed. Have four main gear for forward and reverse. Total 4 gear is 8 including high and lower gear. Next is the pedal clutch. Pedal clutch to engage the transmission for either shifting gear or stopping the tractor. Next is the pedal brake. Pedal brake to stop the tractor. Next is the pedal accelerator to speed up the moving tractor. Next is the system tractor is a manual. For the last, the converter time for 0.9 hour, it's took for 54 minutes. For the 0.1 hour, it's took 6 minutes. For the New Holland TS 6020, the component and description. Number one is no off cylinder. Off description is 4. Displacement is 274 CI to 4.5 liter. For the engine horsepower is 110 horsepower. For the rate RPM engine is 2K200. Starter volt is 12. Fuel system is the mechanical injection. For the dimension, front tread is 152 to 203 cm. Next is the dimension for rear tread is 152 to 203 cm. For the fuel tank capacity is 140 liters. For the total weight implement more than 1K 600 kg. Next is the tractor hitch control, mechanical top link draft sensing. For the PTO type, hydraulic and have 3 hitch, which is right lower link, left lower link, and upper link. For the last is PTO speed. First is 540 to 1K RPM. Thank you.
Good day to Doctor. My name is Nurul Ain Binti Bacho and my matrix number is BR23110104. So today I'm going to explain about the basic operation handling tractor. The first thing is checking the tractor, walk around the tractor doing an inspection. Second is checking the tractor tires pressure. Third is checking the cooling system, radiator and battery level to make sure they are in proper range and the fuel is enough. Fourth is wearing suitable clothes when handling tractor. 5. Familiarize yourself with the control and find the clutch. Set the seat so you can reach the steering wheel and other control easily with your hand and feet. 6 is press the clutch pedal down to the floor with your left foot. 7 is engage the brake with your right foot. And 8 is turn the key forward to start the engine. And 9 to start the drive, release the tractor parking brake and slowly lift your left foot off the clutch. And lastly is to stop the tractor, press the clutch on the floor completely and switch the gear to neutral and set the parking brake. And that's all for me. Thank you.
I am Caroline binti Badar alias Rudy, metric number BR231600201. I would like to talk about description of the implement of PTO and inspection. In this practical field, we have used the Kubota ME1540 Tractor Capital, and we also use the New Holland TS6020. The Kubota ME1540 is an 80 horsepower tractor used for medium to large scale agricultural operation. This tractor is also suitable for a range of implements operated by the power take-off PTO system. A rotary plow is one of the tools deployed. The PTO shaft distributes mechanical power from the tractor engine to the implement, in this case the rotary plow. A rotating plow loosens and breaks to the soil more finely than a standard plow. The rotary plow can also help blend agricultural residue and fertilizer into the soil. This rotary plow is ideal for soil preparation prior to planting. The New Holland TS6020 is a powerful tractor with 110 horsepower, used for heavy lifting and large-scale farm operation. It is equipped with a sophisticated hydraulic and PTO system that powers a range of tools. A rotor slasher was used. The rotor slasher implement receives power from the tractor engine via the PTO. The rotor slasher is used to clear dense grass, bushes, and wildflowers from the farm.
My name is Wendy Rodin, metric number BR2311019. Next, I will explain the daily check on tractor use and the safety. Okay, the daily check on the tractor use is do an inspection on the fuel, check it is enough. 2 is for oil, check the dipstick to make sure the oil level is adequate. And 3 is tire, check the condition of the tires and look for crack or unexpected protrusion. And 4 is driver cap, check if the driver's seat is safe and the seat belt is working properly. And 5, brakes, make sure the brakes are operating properly. And 6 is connector and pins, make sure these are in damage. And 7 is handbrake, make sure the handbrake engaged properly. And 8 is steering, check if the steering is working effectively. And 9 is control, check all the modes of operation are clearly marked on the control. For the safety, we must use safety vest. 2, use long sleeved shirt. 3, long pants. 4 is wearing shoes. And 5 is wearing a safety helmet to protect the head from injury. 6, check that handbrake is applied. And 7, check the gear and PTO lever is neutral. And 8 is make sure all guards and barrier are installed correctly. And 9, do not start the tractor unless you are sitting in the driver's seat. And for the last 10, make sure there is not one around the tractor.
Our group member also record a driving tractor video, and we can see to the next page.